have chicken! I can eat chicken!
And welcome, guys. I think we're live. It says we're live, so I guess we're live. Welcome to Talking Time with Caffeine, where we talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about. Because I don't know what to talk about. You know my guest from last season, the Snick 1990.
Mind you, one of the only returning guests on this thing. No idea what happened to Vandelia's other guests.
They got lives.
Okay, there is the live stream. I was trying to find where it is, and I had to refresh it one more time.
And today with us is two new guests that we've met on the live stream circuit, MarioTube 101 and What's Up 279. Introduce yourself, guys.
Hi!
It's me, MarioTube 101, and why is my webcam not on?
TV!
What the frick was that?
Oh, my TV!
Oh my god, what did you do to your TV now?
Please don't be broken! For the love of God, I swear to God, please don't be broken!
Hey, if you're gonna,
Okay.
if you're gonna have drama, put it on camera so the whole world can see.
Oh, and Vandalia, only my profile pic is
Yes!
on there.
It works!
It's right now.
So lucky!
Is it how it is on the actual Skype from your end, or?
Yeah.
Fuck!
Oh, it is? Oh,
Yep.
let me try fixing
Okay,
it.
guys, let me explain what happened.
Damn it!
Is it the actual webcam now?
I was going through my cards
not
and I
yet.
picked up
Oh, Mario, I can't see your webcam.
Oh my god.
going through my
Someone
cards
disconnect me and recall me, because if I end this call, it's going to disconnect everybody.
So it yanked my TV off my shelf and it hit the floor.
Wow. Wait, someone can disconnect me, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
fucking
know,
disconnect
maybe, I don't know.
you. Just
Okay,
kidding.
yeah, disconnect me and then reconnect me, alright?
I don't know how to do that.
Adam, you're dude.
Huh?
You're the group leader.
Yeah, but I thought people could also still...
No,
Well,
I'm the group leader.
okay, so, well, then if no one else can disconnect me, then I'm just gonna have to recall everybody.
Or I will.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, that's probably a better idea.
We'll be back,
Have
folks,
Vandalia.
after these messages.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay. Connecting to everyone else. Oh god, you're still calling Tobin, actually. Oh well. You can hear me, right?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, cool.
Hold on.
Wait, you do have WhatsApp's contact, right?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Hold
It's
on.
Bob Mario.
Yeah, I know. I think I added him on my friend list. There's two of you.
Apparently, me freaking...
Let me try this again.
I can't think. Me...
Hello?
Hey.
Are they coming back?
Yeah, it's working on it.
Are we streaming yet?
We've been streaming.
Okay.
Okay.
Meanwhile, this mission's aggravating me.
Okay.
Now-
Almost everyone's here. Hey, Vandalia, how come your live stream has an ad on it?
Yeah.
Oh. Fucking Wendy's ad. I'm not joking either. Actually, wait, how did it not get blocked by my ad block?
You have ad block?
Mm-hmm.
How dare you not support me in my videos?
Shut up, you don't even have ads, as far as I know of.
I have ads.
You get ad revenue?
Not fucking piece of shit.
I sent.
I'm trying to like watch your live stream as world streaming, so then I can like just see how it goes. But it's like fucking having such issues. It's like constantly buffering. Jesus freaking Christ!
My computer probably sucks. And my internet sucks.
Let me look up another live stream and see if it's the same way.
I sent the
'Cause
link.
I feel like it would be on my computer, but I don't know.
I sent the link to WhatsApp. Guess he hasn't got it yet.
Alright, let's see if I can find another live stream. Okay, let's see if this does the same thing.
One more! Fucking piece of shit. Thank you.
If you got. See if he's coming.
Oh, I guess it is your end because I can watch another live stream at 720 HD.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do
It
that.
doesn't do it.
Well, it's basically also a test run, see how I can do this, because I gotta learn how to do this since Google Hangouts no longer a thing. That's why I did live streams last year. I used the Hangout.
Where?
On my season.
Well, why are you getting Brandon?
I
Why are you getting Brandon on go and get some more pizza? Oh, I should probably mute my mic
it's not. Can you?
and turn on my webcam for now.
I can hear both of you, but what's up?
I know it's after you can get a hold of him. I sent him the invite, but you didn't. I don't know if he's got it yet or not. Oh, here he comes. Or not.
Finally.
Did it work? Okay, there we go. Freak. Skype crashed on me twice.
Skype. In a bitch.
Skype is a bitch.
Well, I know, right? Well, let me put on my hat actually, just so then fashion, because that's how I'm portrayed in my outros in my own videos, and I think I'm most recognizable with this hat.
Oh, there it goes. Finally.
Again, I don't think anyone on your channel is gonna know who I am, but who knows?
Well, that's what they're here for. They're here to learn.
Right. And what's up to 7-9?
Yay.
Alright. So as I get the cameras working again, start talking about whatever.
Alright, so basically I can be seen instead of my profile picture, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's see here. You want to talk about Nintendo?
Sure, why not?
Alright, so, how does everyone feel about Nintendo? Because I know that What's Up 279 and Schnick19... Oh, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Didn't think that would happen, but it did. Yeah, how does everyone feel about Nintendo currently?
Currently, I don't like them as a business for what they're doing.
And why's that?
Well, first of all, they created probably one of the biggest scandals on the internet, the whole fake amiibo shortage, and that's already pretty shady business practices.
A fake amiibo shortage.
Yeah, it's fake an amiibo shortage, dude.
What source was that from then? Because I'd like to hear that.
Dude. It was all over the damn internet.
I don't think it was fake. I just think Nintendo didn't know that was going to be that popular.
Well, lots of people are hating on them for that, and then plus they're so rude to their fans. Like, oh my god.
Basically, when Metroid Prime Federation Force and Paper Mario Color Splash were announced, people had an outcry against them since those are not the games they wanted, and Nintendo basically made fun of them, saying, no, this is what you want.
They lie.
Last thing I remember from Nintendo, the fucking old president that's dead now said, well, basically they said sorry about the whole E3 presentation.
My bad.
And then as we all know, Satoru Iwata died, like, the next few days. And personally, I don't see how saying sorry, but the president himself making fun of the fans.
Don't tell me I have to restart the whole goddamn stage.
I mean, that's not even their intentions at all, you know? I mean, maybe some people do think that they are making fun of them, but...
Are you kidding me?
From my perspective...
I have to restart the whole goddamn stage. I'm done with this game for now.
I remember, wasn't it a few years ago that Nintendo got rid of their Wi-Fi or something?
On the Wii.
And
Just
DS
on the Wii and the DS. There's a lot more to say, but let me change games.
Yeah, what I mean by they're so rude to their fans is just like they don't really listen to their fans at all. And here's one of the most annoying things that I hate about Nintendo. Fan games are supposed to be homages to the developers, like as a thank you of you made a good game and we like your company, so we're going to do our best to recreate it because we like you. And Nintendo's just like, no, fuck you. You're gonna delete that shit immediately. It's just like all the other companies are just like, oh, that's fine, but no, Nintendo's like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I think Nintendo's, speaking of YouTube, Nintendo tried to make out their own like YouTube like permission thing. Like, hey, sign up, you have a permission to use this stuff, and I'll give you some profit off of it.
Oh, and here's another thing.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, here's another thing they do. I haven't posted a Nintendo game in a while because I actually had to delete all my Nintendo videos because every time it would be a copyright strike, and I'm like, why? I even muted the damn music.
That's why I don't do Nintendo Let's Plays anymore.
Yeah, his unfinished Mario 64.
Yeah, well, I started the Mario 64 Let's Play not because I wanted to. It was like there was more to why I started it, but that doesn't even matter anymore. So, and then eventually, one of my collaborators requested me to do Mario Kart 64, which I did and completed. But that was before Nintendo started doing all their bullshit, so... And there's another thing that fucking pisses me off about Nintendo. Well, I went on and on about how their game seems to be going down in quality too, and how they don't seem to really want to innovate either. Like, for instance, that new Flight game they released, where they used the gamepad for like the motion controls and all that. A lot of people hate that. Oh, they don't take this. They're basically remaking the N64 and Super Nintendo game again, and they add in these motion controls that take a lot of getting used to, and a lot of people either tolerate or outright hate. And then there's also the matter of Smash Bros. 4 and how I've constantly complained of how they removed a bunch of single-player modes and just replaced them with repetitious modes where you do nothing but fighting, whereas previous Smash games had modes that involved platforming, strategy. Sometimes Melee and Brawl had entire adventure modes, while Brawl had a freaking campaign. And they just took that all out. And the biggest smack in the face I think Nintendo has done is getting rid of their rewards program. Microsoft...
Oh, you weren't done. Oh, okay.
I'm not done. So they removed Club Nintendo, a place where you could get both digital games and physical rewards. I mean, a lot of people complain, oh, the new My Nintendo, as well as Club Nintendo in its last days, stopped really offering physical rewards and focused more on digital. But in my opinion, I don't think it's that bad. You still get free games for buying their games. And to me, that's what Sony and Microsoft do for the most part, so it's not too bad. But, I mean, sure, their systems are a bit flawed, too, because they basically expect you to buy games brand new at launch, but... So with My Nintendo... Here's why Club Nintendo did things right, but My Nintendo did not. Club Nintendo, it would change its offerings of games you can redeem with your coins every month. And there was like at least 8 games you could choose from. My Nintendo, on the other hand, has only updated their rewards every couple of months. Like, when they first launched back in, like, at the end of March, beginning of February, not beginning of February, beginning of April, there was only, like, to be fair, a good, like, 3 games you can get with gold points. I don't know the exact amount, but there was at least a decent amount. However, I then noticed the expiration date. A lot of those games are not due to expire until July or August. So...
What the fuck, Brandon?
So, when the games for July expire, finally they add in some new games. But then when the games in August expire, all they do is add fucking shirts for those stupid Me app. So games disappear, you get nothing added. And you know what's funny? With Club Nintendo, anytime you got coins, they would basically never expire, at least not to my knowledge. With My Nintendo, your coins expire, both gold and platinum, after 6 months.
How the fuck does that work? That's fucking retarded.
You refuse to update the new games you can get. Like, it takes at least 3 months for you to update the games you can get with your rewards points, and it's not even a given they're even going to update them, and they expire not long after that.
Same topic, but different topic.
Be much easier. Reward. Stop. Let me finish.
All right.
Alright.
I'm getting some water. You can continue talking, Schneck.
My Nintendo was designed for you to get rewards points much easier. Because with Nintendo, you had to take surveys anytime you bought a game, and you had to redeem the code. With My Nintendo, you just buy the game, you get the points. Or, No, here's how it is. Gold points you get by buying games. Oh, by the way, that's another thing. That's shitty that I'll get to. And then platinum points you just get by doing different actions, like signing into the eShop or playing on that Me app. So, yeah, my Nintendo was designed for it to be much easier for you to get rewards points. But then they give you very little to actually buy with the points, and they expire in a flash. Then, we have the gold points. So, my Nintendo was the gold points are basically meant to be designed as a cash back kind of thing. But there's a fatal flaw. They design it on dollar intervals. Like, if you spend if you spend money on a game that's between $10 to $20, you get 20 points. Yeah, between $20 to $30, you get 30 points. But for the 10-point interval, it's $5 to not $10. Oh, it's not just $5 to $10. It's not $4.99 to $10. It's $5 to $10. $5 to $9.99. Yes, for $4.99, or a game that's cheaper than that. Goodbye. You're not getting rewarded.
What the fuck, Skype?
Another thing that they make it seem like it's a cashback kind of thing. That shit only works on games. It does not work on DLC. It does not work on themes. It doesn't work on anything other than full retail games. Yeah, $5 or at least $5 crap, but the Smash DLC is more expensive than freaking $5. Oh, they were DLC.
Hey, Schneck, can you stop for 1 second? I had to interrupt you. Brandon, could you turn on your volume? Because he keeps getting, like, cut out, and I think your volume is the reason why.
Weird, I have it automatically set to adjust.
Oh my god. Bottom line is, my Nintendo is fatally flawed. Brandon, what do you have to add?
Well, it's a fucking piece of shit.
Have you
Honestly, I didn't even sign up for it because I looked at it and I was like, nope.
Okay, here's what I think about everything you basically laid out. My Nintendo, I 100% agree with you because, well, apart from the rewards, honestly, I think my Nintendo is meant to be more of an advertisement for Miitomo, honestly. I mean, last time I looked at it, most of the rewards were from not my Nintendo, but Miitomo. Most of the rewards were Miitomo based. So, it's like, okay, so you get rid of Club Nintendo, which was a good service for my Nintendo, where it's literally just for Miitomo, pretty much, and that's all you get out of it, is Miitomo shit. Okay, so here's why Miitomo doesn't work and failed. Because there's no purpose to it. Honestly, there's not really any purpose to it. Like, I don't see the point of Miitomo, honestly. I just don't see the point.
Oh, there is
and hell,
you talking about?
Hold on. And what's even more retarded is like, oh, if you go on Nintendo consoles, you can't curse. But on the fucking mobile app made by Nintendo for Miitomo, you can curse all you fucking want. You can fucking say the N-word. You can say the fucking N-word on there.
On the app, you can be a dirty sailor man all you want.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and there was footage of it all over on YouTube. So, it's like, what the fuck, Nintendo? And honestly, there's no reason to go on My Nintendo at this point. The Club Nintendo was a good service. Now it's fucked. And now My Nintendo just... You can't even trust it. As for Smash 4... I kind of agree and disagree with you. I think the reason why people have different perspective is because they're so used to one specific mode, which is the main event of the game entirely, especially for tournament players. They're so used to it to the fact that every other mode to them doesn't really matter at that point. I mean, I will agree that yes, fuck, why can't I remember the name of it? Target Smash. I will agree, Target Smash was a good mode, and it should have been on Smash 4. I do agree that Target Blast is kind of dumb. And
the board game mode.
The what?
The board game mode.
Yeah, I highly agree with the board game mode. I can't really disagree with the 3DS version when there's the
Cartridge limitation limit.
What?
When there's only so much space you can get on a DS cartridge, so it's kind of limited in that way.
Not to mention, the Wii U version had to be so connected to the 3DS version that they couldn't do much with the Wii U. Maybe that's why.
And plus, the mode that replaces Smash board or whatever on the 3DS version is much better. So if you have a 3DS version, then I'd personally rather play it, and you'd probably personally rather play it too, because the board game is just kind of dumb.
The best part is how it's proudly displayed on the main menu as to say, hey, you want this instead of our full-fledged scenario No, not scenario campaign, a full-fledged adventure mode from Brawl.
Yeah, okay. So, 3DS version, okay, fine. You can't really do much on that. I mean, they don't even have the fucking intro on the 3DS version, so that's just saying how much you can't really do with it. But, on the Wii U version, the only reason why they never done the adventure mode on the Wii U is because of the fact that people uploaded clips on Brawl, but it's like, you could just fucking not watch it, you know?
You know what it's like, Adam?
What?
Hey, Nintendo, quit being a fucking crybaby.
No, seriously, by that logic of not getting Smash 4 story mode because of people uploading the Brawl's cutscenes to the internet, by that logic, no game should have a story. Then again, it's supposedly Shigeru Miyamoto and other people in Nintendo believe games shouldn't have stories.
Yeah, I know. The guy, who created Zelda and Pikmin and Mario, like, oh, stories are stupid, even though these games have stories basically written into them. Other people had to put the story in there for him.
And this is further proved by the new Paper Mario games. Paper Mario Sticker Star, that didn't really have any story, and Color Splash, it's the same bullshit, just on the Wii U.
What I can say about that whole thing is they don't like story, and it's just like, well, your other games had story, so why can't you put story in it now? And it's just like, oh, Miyamoto's just being a fucking bitch. He's just like, I don't want to have a story. Oh yeah, and he fucked up the Paper Mario series. It's permanently fucked up now.
No, seriously, Sticker Star was meant to have gameplay similar to Thousand Year Door, but he literally told Intelligent Systems to start over from scratch because he didn't want that.
Yeah, he completely fucked over
He
the
basically
Paper
told
Mario.
them it's too similar to Thousand Year Door. Think of some gimmick to add.
You know, it reminds me of Star Wars. George Lucas, he created everything, and like episode 1 came along. Oh, I know what I'm doing now. You always go. I don't need any help. And episode 1 happened.
So yeah, and the reason why Sticker Star didn't have much story was actually because they did a poll and asked fans if they wanted story or not. And guess what? The fucking fans said no to story.
Why?
It's your fault. It's all your
Why did you
fault.
say no? I think it's just PR bullshit they made up.
What's that, Schneck?
I think that's just PR bullshit they made up.
Well, I don't really know, to be honest. I don't really have exact proof of it. That's just what I've heard on a YouTube video one day.
That makes sense. You know why? Because the people complain on the forums, the people complaining that, oh, the people are complaining, it's like in Warcraft. The people actually enjoying the game don't complain on the forums, they play the game. People in the forums were like, oh, people in the forums are complaining. That must be how everyone feels. So let's change the game up now to the people performing. People that like the game are complaining, they're playing the game.
Yeah.
I've actually never liked that game.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like with Nickelodeon right now, if you think about it. Nickelodeon used to be good, and then it went to shit. And now it's kind of like Nintendo's kind of doing the same thing with what Nickelodeon
At least with Nickelodeon, they seem to be starting to listen to fans. Because they upgraded the 90s or all that to the Splat, basically giving more airtime to their older shows. They're doing revivals of some of their older shows like Hey Arnold. By giving them TV specials with all the original creators on board. And some of their newer shows I hear are actually starting to get good.
Not that whole mindless, oh, children will watch this because they're fucking stupid bullshit that they've done, right?
I mean, well, that was going on a couple of years ago, but from what I hear, some of their newer shows like The Loud House are actually doing really good. And even then, the original creator of SpongeBob also came back on, so I hear new SpongeBob episodes are starting to get decent.
Yeah?
So, I mean, there's still some bad things about Nickelodeon, like how they choose to keep shows like Sanjay and Craig and Breadwinners on the air. But other than that, they seem to be turning around somewhat.
Maybe they should keep doing that. But yeah, Nintendo, I just don't really know what they're doing exactly. All I am hoping for is that my Nintendo fixes their shit. Smash 4, you can't really do much about it at this point. And as for the NX, I just hope to God it's good. Am I gonna get it? Probably.
Okay, now
just
that
like I
you
did with
brought
the
that
Wii U.
up.
Well, actually, there's one more thing about my Nintendo that's a big smack in the face.
Oh, yeah?
From what I hear, the Japanese version is actually much better. They offer bigger discounts on games, and they have a better selection of games. They even did another Digital Deluxe promotion to celebrate it.
What the fuck are you doing, Nintendo?
No, don't blame Nintendo, blame Nintendo of America.
What the fuck are you doing, Nintendo of America? And also, Reggie, get your fucking shit together!
Real fast, speaking of Nintendo, this reminds me, different topic and same thing, but reminds me of a video over on MarioTube channels about the new Nintendo box.
Oh, the mini NES? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a shit show. That's what I really complain about if it's going to be Nintendo. I mean, yeah, Schnick and Brandon have some good points, but if I'm going to hate on Nintendo for something, that's going to be the fucking mini NES of all things.
Yeah, let's get started on that. Let's talk about why it's a piece of fucking shit.
Why couldn't they just, like, make a Nintendo, remake a Nintendo with an HDMI port? Instead, you get 30 games that maybe you like, maybe you won't like, or how about we can play the games we actually got over the 20 years we had Nintendo, that we got in the 80s and 90s, our old games that are useless now, we can't play them anymore, because we have to play the games that
or even better.
Because not very many TVs have coaxial input, and now they're starting to drop the AV inputs.
Oh, and also, where the fuck is the option to add more games? Okay, 30 games is not enough. I will guarantee you that. It is not enough.
We have that already. It's called the Wii and the Wii U.
Exactly. I mean, if I'm going to buy anything from the mini NES, it might be just the controller if they sell it separately, and that's about it. But even then, that's a stretch.
Supposedly they do plan to sell the controller separately.
Oh no, that's confirmed, Schnick. They are selling controllers separately. It doesn't come with two controllers. You have to buy the second one separately.
And even then, it's like, what's the point exactly? I mean, there's not really a whole lot of
When you could just get when you can either just get NES Remix, the pack, the NES Remix pack with NES Remix 1 and 2, or you can just buy them off the VC.
Or you can just buy one of these motherfuckers. Or even a fucking fake one that's on the internet. They have the fucking Retro Duo.
Oh no, you wanna know? No, hold on.
Yeah, with the Retron 5.
Guys, wait, you wanna know what's even better?
What?
How about getting it for free by emulating the motherfucker?
Well, I don't believe in that unless it's a really rare game that isn't sold anymore.
Yeah, like,
When I did my
the
FF7,
1990 championships.
when I did my FF1 Let's Play a few months ago with you, that was an emulation because that game is like impossible to find.
Do you have the original?
I played the original.
I like how Schnick got quiet.
Alright,
Because I'm trying to. Oh God!
here's what I have to say about the mini NES. Yes, it kind of Nintendo is kind of acknowledging their past, but at the same time they've brought their nowadays bullshit into the whole mix. And in fact, some guy is doing it so much better than Nintendo, and he's just like some guy on the fucking internet. Okay, let me tell you. He's created a mini NES. Yes, he's created his own mini NES, and it has a working cartridge slot. A working fucking cartridge slot. It's like, are you fucking serious? This guy's already much better than Nintendo. And the whole 30 games, it's just like, well, what if some people don't like those games?
Exactly.
What are you gonna do about that?
Like, someone said we can pick our 30 games, but no, these are games that you like. You're gonna play. You're gonna like these games.
Yeah, I don't even know the list, but there's like
Probably
Metroid on there.
Probably
Like that,
Mario
but-
and Zelda for one.
Yeah, Zelda's on there,
Okay.
definitely.
Let me bring up the list now, actually. Let me just bring up the list.
Yeah, bring up the list so I can make an example. But yeah, why isn't there a choice to like have 30 games on it installed to your liking? It's just like, what the fuck would you even buy this for? And it's $60. It's like, wow, an overpriced fucking emulator in a box.
Okay, now let me say this right now. The mini NES, it only has 30 games, and it doesn't even have any capability features, and it's $60. Let me just say that right now. It's only $60, and that's that's overpriced. It should be like 20. Okay, now let's go over the list. Here's the list we got. Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 3, The Legend of Zelda, Donkey Kong, Metroid, Kirby's Adventure, Super Mario Bros. 2, Dr. Mario, Punch-Out featuring Mr. Dream, Balloon Fight, Donkey Kong Jr., Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, Excite Bike, Ice Climber, Kid Icarus, Mario Bros., Star Tropics, Bubble Bobble, Castlevania, Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, Double Dragon 2, The Revenge, Final Fantasy, Galaga, Ghosts and Goblins, Gradius, Mega Man 2, Ninja Gaiden, Pac-Man, Super C, and Tecmo Bowl.
There it is. I heard it. Castlevania 2, the fucking biggest shit show they've ever sold? Are you fucking serious, Nintendo?
And no Castlevania 3.
Yeah,
No.
Castlevania 3 was fucking leaps and bounds better than 2. What the fuck are they doing?
Was this like all 80s games or something, or just?
Well, clearly Nintendo doesn't give a crap about AVGN.
Yeah.
And by the way, these are all NES games. Vandalia.
Honestly.
Yeah, you know,
Oh, yeah.
One of there's any. They're all 80s or some were 90s.
Oh, and also, you can get almost all of these games on the NES. Only like a couple of them. No, I only know of 2 games that you can't get it exactly on the NES. Kirby's Adventure, you get the 3D Classic version, but that's it. Dr. Mario, the only difference is that you get the Game Boy version on the eShop, and that's it. But even then, you still pretty much get the whole entire collection. And people say, oh, well, that's going to cost more than the mini NES. Well, first off, I don't care. Second, I could just replace the games I don't like with the games I like. And third, the eShop has more fucking games than this piece of shit.
Mario, you said Kirby's Adventure isn't available to buy on Wii U, VC?
No, I said that it's not exactly on NES. It's the 3D Classic version only. You can buy it on the 3DS, but it's only the 3D Classic. But you cannot get it on Wii U, as far as I know of, unless
I
I
have
didn't
it
see
on Wii U.
anything.
I have it on Wii U.
Okay, well, even better, I guess.
So clearly, since I have it on Wii U, you can get it on Wii U. I don't know if Dr. Mario's available though.
He's got.
No, last I checked, Dr. Mario is only available on the Game Boy
Atari.
on Virtual Console. But even then,
Atari.
Yeah, you know what this is? This is a fucking emulator in a box. Slap a picture of the mini NES over this, and then you got what it is. A fucking mini emulator box.
You can't put cartridges in that?
Nope. It's an emulator in a box.
Oh yeah, and I believe that another person made his own mini NES that can not only play many cartridges, but can also emulate other consoles.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The guy made his own mini NES. It has a cartridge slot that you can put games in it. You can reprogram what game it's got on it. You can put any game on it. 64, PlayStation, fucking Game Boy. It's just like, wow.
There's also the Super Retro Trio, which can play NES, Super Nintendo, and Genesis games, and also Game Boy Advance games through an adapter. There's the Retron 5, which can play NES, Famicom, Super Nintendo, Genesis, and any Game Boy game, Game Boy Color, Original, and Advance. And you can also play Master System games through an add-on.
Yeah.
Granted, it's obvious you're playing on an emulator, but you can use the genuine cartridges.
Yeah, but keep in mind that this mini NES the dude make, that's his own project versus a company. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you just gotta compensate for the fact that it's like one guy doing all of that. Can play Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Game Boy, NES, Super NES, N64, and I'd imagine Genesis too, if you have the right controller. And, I mean, it has fucking cartridge slot, and it has like many cartridges in it. And yes, you can actually change the game on the cartridge itself through a phone.
It uses an NFC tag and an NFC reader.
So that's a whole lot for one guy to make, and he fucking did it. What does Nintendo make? Nearly not as much as he did. I understand that they're trying to keep the NES theme with the mini NES, but again, why not add more games? Or why not let people add more games? Honestly, why? There's no reason to have it $60 if there's no internet feature, and what I mean by internet feature is basically saying there's no way to add more games. Because if you can't add it through online, then I don't know how else you're going to add it on there. There's no USB port or anything. There's only the port for what a nunchuck would use, aka the NES mini controller, and the fucking HDMI port and the power supply, and that's about it. So, it's like, what the fuck, Nintendo? You're just... Again, acknowledge you, like, make notice of the past, but still. In fact, technically, you get a better deal with the 3DS because you could take that wherever the fuck you want. So, you know, what else can you say?
Do any of you have like a 3DS capture card? I heard they're expensive.
No.
A what? A 3DS what?
Capture card.
3DS capture card. And at this point, I wouldn't even consider
No,
buying.
I don't have one because I hear you have to mod your 3DS to use it, and I'm not doing that.
I only do it on my original 3DS.
Yeah, at this point, it wouldn't even be worth it because Nintendo's being fucking cocky assholes and they fucking lock down on you saying, oh, you can't do this because this is our content. It can't be shown on YouTube.
But what if you're playing a third-party game?
I don't know.
Are they,
Oh yeah, also, Also, I'm sorry to interrupt Vandalia, but I also want to point out this. Nintendo Selects are fucking... Nintendo Select? More like Nintendo Shitty Selects. Like, fucking seriously. Let me look up Nintendo Select right now. Let me look it up.
I got Mario 3D World for $20 and Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D for cheap.
Real
Thanks,
fast.
Nintendo
Does
Select.
Nintendo control Twitch as much as they control YouTube?
I don't know.
Okay, here's the list of Nintendo Selects. Animal Crossing New Leaf, Tomodachi Life, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, that's a good choice. Nintendogs Plus Cats, Golden Retriever, New Friends, another good choice. Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker HD, good choice. Lego City Undercover, The Chase Begins, not a good choice. Lego City Undercover, not a good choice. Nintendo Land,
Really?
I mean, at least $20 is kind of worth the price, but you can't really get much out of it, so it's 50-50 for me. Mario Party Island Tour, I don't know anything about Mario Party. Legend of Zelda,
It's fucking awful. Just like Mario Party 9 was.
The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, that's a good choice. Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D, don't know about it. Yoshi's New Island, don't know about it. Pikmin 3, don't know about it. Now here, okay, I'm gonna save this next game for last. Super Mario 3D World, that's a good choice. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Animal Crossing City Folk. Okay, here's one question I have. Why is this a Nintendo Select on the original Wii? What the fuck?
Are you serious?
Yeah, they chose Wii games.
Yeah, they made Super Mario All-Stars on Nintendo Select too.
Yep, that's the last one on the list, actually.
I thought they wanted to kill that system.
There's also Super Mario Galaxy 2 and Donkey Kong Country Returns. An NES Remix Pack. Now, what was the game that I skipped over on purpose? You wanna know what this game is? You wanna know what this fucking game is? Motherfucking Disney Frozen Olaf's Quest. The fuck?
Let it go! Let it go! We're pissing off Nintendo Selects fans!
That shit pisses me the fuck off. Nobody asked for that fucking game. How is that a Nintendo Select? Fuck.
What the fuck?
Wait.
Nintendo?
Are 4-year-olds making choices now?
Perhaps.
Seriously.
That's just saying. That's just saying, hey, 4-year-olds, grab your mother's credit card right now so you can buy fucking Olaf.
Why is Disney Frozen Olaf's Quest a fucking Nintendo Select? Why? There's no fucking reason.
Because of the Frozen Fever, that's why!
Still?
Why do you think we have all these creepy Elsa games on the internet?
Seriously, no, I bet you that not a lot of people have... Oh my god, excuse me. I bet you not a lot of people have bought that compared to every other fucking game on this list. I bet you. Even including the Wii games. I fucking guarantee you that. Okay, if you're gonna add Wii games, where the fuck is Kirby's... What the fuck is it called?
Where's Smash Bros. Brawl? Where's Mario Kart 8? No, Mario Kart Wii. Where's Mario Party 8? Where's Zelda Skyward Sword? Then again, I've heard mixed things about Skyward Sword, but eh.
Where the fuck is Kirby's Return to Dreamland? Where the fuck is that? Huh? Where are all the other Wii games that were good, like Brawl and fucking Mario Kart Wii?
See, here you got Pikmin, Pikmin 2, Twilight Princess.
Wait, why do you have Wii games?
That's Skyward Sword. I have a Wii.
Where the fuck is it called? Where's Mario Party 8? Where's Zelda Skyward Sword? But eh.
Where the fuck is Kirby's Return to Dreamland?
Wait, why do you have Wii games?
That's Skyward Sword. I have a Wii.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
Seriously, why? Okay, why Nintendo Land? That's a questionable game. Why Lego City Undercover Games? Why Frozen Olaf's Quest? And why Wii games? I mean, fucking why is Super Mario All-Stars on the Wii or Nintendo Select? That game is literally copy-pasted from the SNES version. And you wanna know my
SNES version.
You wanna know what my proof is for this?
Oh, I know. I heard.
There's a video that shows, actually, I think all the videos that play this version of the game shows that the controller icon is still an SNES one. What the fuck? So you know that it is literally copy-pasted because they didn't even try to remove the SNES icon. They fucking kept it in. Fucking lazy-ass motherfuckers. And that was the 25th anniversary game. Fuck.
25th anniversary, like 25th year piece of shit plopped out of Nintendo's asshole.
There are some questionable things that Nintendo are doing.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Jesus fucking Christ, Nintendo.
Okay, what about you?
I mean, I like Nintendo. Sometimes I like Nintendo, but sometimes they fucking piss me off.
Okay, we got Mario's rant, my rant, and Snick's rant. What about you? Yeah, rant. What's up?
Vindil, you had a rant?
Yeah, I brought up the NES, and
Oh, okay.
that you guys continued on from me, but
was kind of my rant is kind of the whole fact that they're being so fucking crude and rude to the fucking internet, the place where people go to see shit, and it's just like, well, your year of fucking booklets and magazines are up, Nintendo, so why don't you get with the fucking times? We fucking use the internet for everything, and do we get, like, fucking copyright strikes for playing a game and muting the fucking music? No! You're the only fucking company that does that!
no.
It's like, can you be more fucking nice to your fans?
That stupid song artist that the Kingdom Hearts had copyright strikes people too for the same thing. So it's not just Nintendo. She's a bitch too.
No.
Also, I just remembered another thing. E3. E3 this year.
What about it?
Okay, here's the thing. The first day was comprised with, there was one game that they did, Pokemon Sun and Moon. It was a little bit of Pokemon Sun and Moon, and then the rest of it was fucking The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I know that game is hype, and I mean, the only thing you could say that could justify it is the fact that the game is meant to have a huge world like no other game has. But not a whole lot was really shown if you think about it, because they removed towns and villages and all that, and it's just scenery, and that's it. And you only have a certain amount of time to play the fucking thing, so it's like you can't exactly explore that much because you only have a certain amount of time to do everything. So it's like, if you have a huge game and you put it in a demo for E3, why have a certain amount of time? Like, what the fuck? In fact, Nintendo fucked up so bad that they forgot to move the restriction for showing on stream. I'm not kidding, they literally forgot to remove their own fucking restriction.
That's
How the fuck do you mess that up?
That's where I saw it. I saw it on a Twitch stream. Over on the Lord Runner channel, I think. So your rage has died down now, Snick, or are you still a rageaholic?
Well, yeah, I was pretty pissed at my Nintendo replacing Club Nintendo. Because seriously, Sony and Microsoft have better rewards programs by comparison. Sony has Sony rewards. I mean, granted, you have to get a PlayStation card or a Sony card in order to reap its full benefits, but hey, at least you have something out of it. And you can still get rewarded for going to their movies, buying their movies on Blu-ray, stuff like that. I mean, granted, like I said, the best way to get points for Sony rewards, you gotta get a PlayStation card or a Sony card, but hey, at least it's possible to reap benefits, and at least there's a lot of rewards for you to get. And Microsoft actually has two separate programs. There's Xbox Live Rewards, which mostly rewards you for spending money on the Xbox store and having a good amount of gamer score and completing all these other missions, which mostly involves you pre-ordering brand new games. But hey, at least they give you crap and they deposit money into your account as a result. And Microsoft also has Bing Rewards, where literally all you have to do is do searches on the Bing search engine and you get credits to spend on 3 months of Hulu, Xbox money, Amazon money, GameStop money, you name it.
Money, 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 money.
Bottom line is, Sony and Microsoft, sure, their programs, you're going to have to work hard in order to reap their full benefits, but at least they give you crap for doing it. My Nintendo does not. Ironically, they make it easy to get rewards points, but they sure as hell make it hard to actually buy stuff with the points.
But yeah, all in all, E3 was questionable. That's really all I can say about it, is it was questionable.
And by the way, the more I think about it, Nintendo's probably gonna flag this video to silence our criticism.
Well, luckily
We're not saying any of this crap to be mean. We're saying this stuff because, not that you're gonna listen, but we're trying to help you out, showing suggestions to improve.
well, that's the good thing about being unpopular. The big people won't know. This video also goes viral, which I doubt. But you know, like hey, if they get our attention, that'd be awesome.
The big bully companies won't pick on you as much.
Unless it's automated shit.
That's what it is, mainly. I mean, mainly the YouTube system looks through your video very, very briefly, but if it's got, like, no video, and you just have it as some bullshit-ass name, you won't get fucking flagged very much at all. I mean, hell, I've literally done an experiment on a second channel, where I literally had it as a black screen, and I named the fucking video some bullshit like Adjoui Gibamba, and the fucking, like, it was a copyrighted song and it never received a copyright strike.
Has it received a copyright claim?
Nope, not even a claim.
Oh my god.
It's cracked.
Wow. Well, what about Nintendo back then? Nintendo now, yeah, shit. What about back then, though?
I want Nintendo like back in the 80s and the 90s. They were so nice.
Yeah, in the 80s and 90s, they were awesome. And even during the GameCube era, they were pretty good. And I would even argue during the Wii era, they were doing some things right, like Super Paper Mario. Sure, they were doing gimmicky stuff with, like, Super Paper Mario with the Wii Remote, but hey, at least Super Paper Mario still felt like a Paper Mario game. At least Smash Bros. Brawl felt like an extension to Smash Bros. Melee.
Best game of all.
And at least Super Mario Galaxy felt like a full-fledged Mario adventure instead of another new Super Mario Brothers clone.
Real fast, best game ever, Duck Hunt. Zapper right to TV, cheat.
Oh,
cheat.
hell yeah. I still have my damn Zapper.
cheating. Don't need to aim. Right to the
Yeah,
TV.
Nintendo back then was really nice. In fact, I remember one thing that the AVGN uploaded about the fucking Nintendo Power.
I had that in the early '90s for 3 years. I had Nintendo Power. I got for my I bought for the strategy guides of Mario World, Nintendo, and Aladdin. I think they got ripped up. My dad got mad one time. They got ripped up, but I had the NES Aladdin, the Link to the Past strategy guide, and Mario World strategy guide. It was awesome.
Yeah, and fucking one of the things that I remember from that video was he pointed out the SNES that looks like it was frozen in a block of ice. And someone even asked if they actually did that, and to put it short, they said no, it was actually just special effects. Well, not special effects purely. There was some
photo editing. Yeah, back when special effects
were. They did stuff.
Yeah, back when special effects were all new and shiny, not drove into the ground like they are now.
Yeah.
This is new and shiny. Let's use it for everything now.
That just reminded me of something.
What?
So, they have their Wii. They brought out the Wii U. The NX isn't out yet, and they've already quit supporting updates for the Wii U. They stopped updating it completely. Like, there's no more system updates. They're done with that. They're already getting ready to give up on the Wii U and start just purely NX.
Cool, maybe I can get for
which is kind of sad.
Cool, but I get for $100 now.
Nintendo's going down the same path as Sega. You remember what happened to Sega?
Yep.
They did the Saturn, but due to a bad marketing campaign, they pissed off a lot of game companies, retailers, and fans alike.
And that's why Sonic is on Nintendo now, not Sega anymore.
No, he's not Nintendo. He's still with Sega. What really happened is that after the Saturn, Sega finally managed. No, first thing Sega did was making the add-ons for the Genesis, the Sega CD and the Sega 32X. And then basically screwing them up big time. And then the Saturn had a bad marketing campaign and was notoriously difficult to develop for. In fact, only recently did someone finally crack the source code for the Saturn, or whatever it's called. And they finally set things... No, They finally set things right with the Dreamcast, basically making the Dreamcast a really awesome system that people love to this day. But by then, the damage was done. Companies like EA didn't want to support them. Retailers like KB Toys refused to sell their products. And when the PS2 came out and was famous for being the first game system to be able to play DVDs, which was actually a big thing considering the PS2 was affordable, unlike many DVDs at the time period. The Dreamcast was doomed from the get-go, especially since Microsoft entered the race with the Xbox, so Sega dropped out of making systems and became third-party. And that's kind of what happened to Nintendo now. With the Wii, they were successful because they had the motion controls, and that was kind of a gimmicky thing that pulled in people that didn't normally play games. But then the smartphones popped up, and Nintendo, thinking they could still make a lot of money on gimmicks, made the Wii U with the gamepad. But it was such a bulky thing. The gamepad was such a bulky controller to use. A lot of people thought it was just a new version of the Wii, and they thought they didn't need it because they had the original, like that kind of marketing. So the Wii U bombed, and now they're doing the NX, basically abandoning the Wii U prematurely, and now it's rumored the NX is going to be some kind of portable home hybrid. So it seems like they might just be doing more gimmicks. And sure, if the NX ends up being really popular, I don't know, maybe people will love it, but by now, even a lot of diehard fanboys are starting to turn sides. So chances are Nintendo may end up like Sega in a few years where they're forced to become third party. Then again, Nintendo does have a few more advantages over Sega in that the 3DS is making them quite a bit of money, whereas Sega was basically not getting any money other than their home systems. But
Well, speaking of Nintendo working together and stuff, y'all remember the failed Nintendo and CDI experiment from Philips and Sony?
Yeah, the Super Disc, the PlayStation
Uh-huh.
Super Disc.
yeah, that it indirectly made Sony enter the race with the PS1.
Hold on.
Yeah, it was called the Nintendo Super Disc. Somebody actually recently repaired the only one in the world to get the disc portion working. That would be a person on YouTube too. So
Hmm.
So we guys also talk about, or are we done for the night?
Hmm. Well, I think we had a big hour-long speech that's probably going to get us flagged to oblivion, but
I hope. Cross your fingers.
so that way our channels may go public on how we got shut down because Nintendo wants to silence criticism. That way that way people will just find more reason to attack them.
yeah.
Cool.
Let's mention, that's where Prime Federation Force ended up getting mediocre reviews, looks like.
So what's up? You want to shout out your channel before we go?
Yeah. My username is xxbrassstuff455xx or what's up 279. I recently changed my name, but either one, just check out. Oh wow. I'm sorry, that was a horrible voice crack. Just go ahead and check out my channel. I do random contents with gaming and skits. I'm about to release a music video too, so yeah.
All right, Snick.
What?
Shout out your shout out your channel.
Okay. I've said this before, but I primarily do Let's Play videos of children's games that are movie licensed. Well, not necessarily children's games. I plan to do Simpsons Hit and Run down the line, as well as other basically licensed games. That's what I focus on because that's what I played as a kid, and I basically want to revisit all the ones I played as a kid, as well as others I missed, to see if licensed games are really as bad as what people say, because what people love to pretend that GoldenEye is the only good licensed game, which is horrendously false. And I also do a co-op series on a Let's Play series of Vandalia on KH. So, yeah.
It should be uploaded by 2019. Just kidding. And I guess Mario is gone. You may want to shout him out.
Go ahead and check out MarioTube 101. He does skits and Let's Play videos. He's a pretty good YouTuber. Check him out. MarioTube 101.
Thank you all for watching. Leave all the links of their channels in the description below. And as always,